Now, if I hear another chiropractor say it's a manipulation, I'm going to kick them where the sun don't shine, right? Because chiropractors adjust. Chiropractors adjust, they adjust, they adjust, they adjust. There's no manipulation in chiropractic. You have to stand true to that. And this is the point where I tell people that you might want to take your pen and paper out because there might be a couple things I say today that you want to remember. Next slide. Time's running quick. So who is this guy? Done over 1,400 interviews in the past 9 years. ChiroHustle turns 9 on July 4th. Podcast years are quite equivalent to dog years, I believe. For every 1 year that I do podcasts, it feels like 7 because there's so much work that goes involved with them. So send me the DM, take the photos, join the competition with me today because I want to give you my course for free. It's valued at $1,800 USD. And by posting 5 social medias today, you're going to get that for free. And then you can DM me, tell me that you took the photos, and I'm going to give you the course for free. And then I'm going to invite you on as a guest to my podcast. Is that a deal? Pretty cool, right? Deep down inside of me, when I was a kid, I was playing soccer. I played soccer for 22 years. And my coach once told me, you know, Jimmy, 9/10 of it's just showing up. 9/10 of it's showing up. That didn't make any sense to me. I'm like, what does that mean? 9/10 is just showing up. So I want to congratulate the students for showing up. Can you give them a round of applause? 9/10 is showing up. I want to give a round of applause to the staff that's in the room. All the teams that are in the room. Make it louder for them because they're the ones that make you money. They get them to stay, pay, and refer. The people, the staff in this room, the reason I want to acknowledge them is because they get people to stay, pay, and refer. You can't do it by yourself. And I was one of them at one point. I worked in a clinic for 6 years. And before that, I know there's a lot of confusion in the room by who I am. Is his name Jim? Is his name James? Is his name Jim? Or is his name James? The smartest people in the room come up to me and they pull me to the side and like, I thought your name was Jim. Aren't you Jim? So I'm 5 years old, go back to 5, like Dr. Shara was talking about. Kindergarten. We've all been there, I think. They asked me what I wanted to be called. I said, I want to be called Jim. So from 5 years old to my mom's death, I was Jim. When my mom died, in honor of her, I go back to my root name, James. So anybody that's met me post my mother's death, they know me as James. Anybody that's met me pre my mother's death knew me as James. So if you guys see me, it's James. Just to clear that up. Who in the room knows who a guy named Billy Chow is? You guys know Billy? Yeah, we love Billy. I saw Billy speak at the Asia Summit last weekend in Singapore. I want to acknowledge Billy because he gave a presentation about Netflix. And he was talking about when people get really excited about something, they binge something, they watch something, they become engrossed in something. Who in the room has binged a show before? Yeah, a couple hands go up. More people than X-ray. But Billy said, if you really want to learn something, you go through and binge it. Now, this is where I want to invite you into the ChiroHustle family. We have over almost 800 episodes published. I want you to go to ChiroHustle.com, and I want you to start binging ChiroHustle. I talk to docs that have been out of college for 9 years, and they tell me, I started listening to your show when I was in college. You got me through some really hard times. I see people that come up to me, and they acknowledge me, and they say, you're the voice. I'll tell you a real story. I'm at Mile High again. I've been to every single one of those, because that's where I believe chiropractic lives. It lives in these rooms. But the reason I'm asking you guys to share these photos today, like I said, it's not for me. It's to get this event outside the 4 walls of this building. Because I'm preaching to the choir. This is the echo chamber. I'm telling you guys the story, and you guys are already converted onto the right side of the world. The rest of the world doesn't have their heads on straight. So we need to create the content for them to where they know that they need to be here.